Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's look is definitely the wanted one because a lot of people on my Snapchat, on my Instagram saw this look that I did the other day and they were like, please do a tutorial, and I was like, okay. So here it is. I hope you're gonna love the tutorial. Unfortunately, I didn't do this hairstyle today, but if you want a separate tutorial of how I did this hair, make sure you put your thumbs up to this video and comment down below because I will appreciate it and I will definitely know what you want to see next. So that will be it. Stay tuned and keep on watching. First, I'm going to take my Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. I'm just going to apply it here on my lids. This is going to act as a perfect eyeshadow base. Let me just tap it a little bit. I usually always start with concealer because it really reduces the redness, and see, the eyeshadow is going to look so much better. And what I also like to do is I like to take some setting powder and just go over it to lock everything in and to make it super matte. My hands are like so pale. The first shade I'm going to be using is Makeup Geek Creme Brulee Sigma Taper Blending Brush. So first things first, I'm going to apply it here on my transition. And you don't have to be that precise when doing this because this shade is not that dark, as you can tell. It's like a perfect beige kind of shade. I'm going to bring the shade all the way to my inner corners right here and basically all the way to my brow. Just because we're gonna apply like a really black shade all the way to here. And in this way, it's going to be easier to blend after. So the next one is this Cocoa Bear shade. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm just applying it onto my crease like that. And you don't have to be like very precise because we're going to blend everything after. Oh shoot, you don't do this. I mean, this look is all about blending, so you have time, take your time, blend, blend, blend. See that? See the difference? See the difference? Okay, I forgot to film this side, so I'm gonna tell you what I used. So basically every time I do really hard smoky eye, I always use some type of gel liner, and this one is from Sigma in shade Wicked. It's like very, very creamy, and it's perfect to use it like that as a base for the black eyeshadow. So what I usually do, I take some flat, like not as flat brush, and I just apply it like all over my lid this way. But only on your lid because you don't want to go like all over the top because we're gonna blend everything later with some brown eyeshadow and you don't want this to be like too dark. And I'm blending as much as I can before I add a black eyeshadow on top because this shit is drying super fast. And by the way, this is my favorite gel liner ever. Now I'm taking this eyeshadow from JD Glow Cosmetics. It's called Dhalia, and I'm taking this random brush. I don't even know where it's from. Anyway, I'm applying it all the way up where I just applied the gel liner, like that. Okay, now I'm taking the Small Taper Blending Brush by Sigma. I'm also taking JD Glow Cosmetics eyeshadow in shade Brownie. And I'm going to be applying it onto the crease. I'm just blending again with Airbrush Blender by Sigma. And I'm gonna go back to the black and apply it once again because I actually lost it with this brown shade that I just applied in the crease. So we have to return the shade and blend once again. It's good. Since I have a lot of fallout, I'm just gonna use the baby wipe and wipe this away, and I'm gonna look like a monster now. Yeah. Oh my god. And I'm trying to be gentle, as gentle as possible, but... Okay, so now I'm going to fix this makeup because I'm like everywhere. I'm taking my L'Oreal True Match in shade Golden Beige. The reason why I didn't film how I apply my foundation because I just applied it with my beauty blender like I always do, so try to be economical. Concealer time. So basically I'm using my Custard Creamy Concealer by Nars, and I'm just gonna apply like I always do. Today I don't want to go overboard just because I have this like super dark eye and I don't want to do like super harsh highlight routine. Apply it on my nose like I always do, and a little bit onto here. And my chin. And my chin. What do you think about this look? Does it seem like super hard to do? Or what? I mean, I don't think it's like hard. I just think it does take time to actually blend everything, and it's still not gonna be perfect, so. Now I'm grabbing my So Susan contour palette and this shade here to set my under eyes. I'm just gonna set this. Yeah, girl, yeah, girl. I'm like super fast when doing my face. I don't know. I've always been like that, so excuse-moi for that. Like every single thing I do in my life, like I'm super fast. Like when I'm eating, when I'm driving, like everything, I know. And I even walk super fast. Like my friends are always behind me, and that's super, I know that's annoying, but that's the way I am. And for the rest of my face, I'm using this NYX No Filter powder that I'm basically always using in like every freaking video. Just gonna apply like all over my face. What? I'm super excited because in 2 days I'm going to a festival, so I'm so happy. It's on a seaside here in Croatia, and I think it's gonna be amazing for that. So naturally I would take my Jouer bronzer, but today I decided to use my MAC Refined Golden because I'm not gonna contour. I'm just gonna bronze my skin a little bit. I'm just gonna bronze a little bit because already I feel like I'm super bronzed because I'm super pale, and I don't appreciate that on me. See, like nothing fits me when I don't have a tan, you know? Going back to this Sigma gel liner, and I'm taking this Sigma Precise lip line brush. I don't like to do that in front of a camera. I don't know why. It just feels so unnatural and awkward. I'm just gonna do the ugly face like that, and just buff everything. And I'm going back to the Cocoa Bear. And I like that warm tone in it. And the lashes I'm gonna be using today are my own lashes, my own pair in collab with Lilly Lashes. This is how they look like. They're so freaking pretty. I love them because they're like super natural, but when you put them on, they look so, so glamorous. And the glue I'm using is Duo Dark Tone, which is the pink one. And you should always wait your glue to be dry like 80% because it's so much easier to apply your lashes. And you just, see, you just pop them on and they will stick. And I always go from the middle and then glue the sides. Okay, I just applied them both and I'm still waiting for them to dry. In the meantime, I'm gonna use the blush from Natasha Denona. This one is called Blush. Looks like that. So I'm taking Spectrum C07 brush for that. I'm just gonna, you know, dip the brush in both and apply like a tiny amount. So for that, I'm going to be taking Jouer Suntan Bronzer. I always contour with that shade. And I'm using Sigma Medium Angle Shading Brush. See, I'm just contouring like I always do, but less harsh, you know? You know me and my nose contour. Now I'm taking the Farsali oil. And I'm just going to apply like 1 drop on each side. And use my finger to spread the oil on this area here on my bone. Because I'm gonna put the highlight on top of that, and it's going to make my highlight as popping as possible. And I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette. I think I'm gonna mix like this and this shade, like these two. Like super, oof. It's like super highlighting. And I'm just gonna apply it like on like here, because these are the spots where the sun is naturally gonna hit my face. Brush on in the middle of my nose. I'm gonna do my lips and then mascara and we're done. I'm taking the lip pencil by Gerard Cosmetics in shade, oh my god, I don't know. This lipstick is actually by MAC. It's a new fruity collection and it's called Calm Heat. The packaging is absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at this. It has like flowers and fruits and stuff. And the shade is like, I mean, pretty classic nude. This is actually my first time trying it, so let's see. Oh my god. Yeah, it's so pale. Yeah, it's super, oh my god, no. Okay guys, so I know I'm boring, but I'm going to take my Dose of Colors Sand lipstick. This is my all-time favorite nude lipstick, so it always saves the day. See, it's not as pinky. It looks better on my skin tone because it has a warm tones rather than cool tones that MAC has. I'm using Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, and I'm just gonna apply it here to blend my own and falsies together. And to be a little bit more extra, I'm gonna take the Farsali Unicorn Essence and I'm going to apply it here on my brush. I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows. I received the Slay All Day Nude Setting Spray from Gerard Cosmetics in Scent Mango, and I'm just gonna spray my face. Ooh, oh my god. Okay guys, so the look is done. I really love how everything turned out because the other day it was like it was pretty much the same. I even think today's makeup looked even better than the other day. I don't know. Make sure to follow me on my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and of course here on YouTube. And put your thumbs up if you liked the tutorial, and see you in my next one. Bye.